Hope you had a great weekend. This is going to be a Sunday special, so my first Sunday special. And this is the ZK Sports Show. Welcome everyone. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded. Make sure you like and share this video. Now let's get into it. Very great week for playoffs, in fact. Very great week. Lightning and Avalanche are playing a Stanley Cup. We'll get to that story in a little bit. Warriors just won their 4th title in 8 years, so that's really good for them. They beat the Celtics in Game 6. Just amazing performance by the Warriors. Very great, stellar job by each of the members of the Warriors team. And everyone was saying that the Lakers were going to win because they had acquired Russell Westbrook, or as I call him, Russell Westbrick, as I call him. So there was that, and they had a disappointing season, obviously. And the Mavericks could have gone, but they didn't. Heat could have gone, but they didn't. And we had this. We had the Celtics and Warriors in the finals. So very great game. They beat them 103-90. You can see right there. Stephen Curry, who demoralized Boston in his shooting in the series, across the Celtics with one 3-pointer after another. He had 34 points on 12 for 21 shooting, including 6 for 11 on threes. It was Curry's 30-point game of the finals. He earns his first Finals MVP. Curry got his first NBA Finals MVP. And the Warriors won this series 4-2. As mentioned before, they beat in Game 6. So at the beginning of the game, it was Celtics winning 14-2. Here led 14-2, and a Game 17 is possible. But after that, they just went. This is what it says. Golden State went on a 35-8 run, built a 54-3 lead just before halftime. Never let Boston make a game in the second half. So they just obliterated them. And of course, we have they're one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. The Warriors had made 16 threes on 53.3% shooting. Very great thing to happen to the Warriors. Just a great shooting team. Turnovers definitely played a huge factor. So Boston had committed a series of high 23 turnovers, leading to the 20 Warriors points that followed. 18 turnovers in Game 5, 16 in Game 4, 19 in Game 2. So definitely the turnovers I saw in Game 6 was a very clear factor, because the commentators were talking about how they need to kind of hold on to the ball and stuff. And just that. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for that. So congratulations to the Warriors on winning their 4th NBA title. Alright, so our next story now is, I mentioned in the beginning, the Stanley Cup finals is up. This looks to be a sweep. I'm going to be honest, this looks like a sweep. This is not the Lightning I know. The first game they put up a fight. Where is it? Where is it? I'm not sure what Andrei Vasilevsky's doing. I'm not sure what Nikita Kucherov is doing. I'm not sure what Victor Hedman is doing. Braden Point's been injured. Like, what's happening? What the frick is happening? What is happening? I don't get it. Why are they not playing like the Lightning I know? Anyway, Colorado Avalanche v Tampa Bay Lightning. Not 2-0, not 4-0, but 7-0. A complete massacre of Tampa Bay. How can a team that goes on to beat the Panthers cannot beat the Avalanche? I understand it's a good team, but this is the gosh dang Lightning we're talking about. This team has been hyped up a lot. I don't want to hear anyone else say that, oh, there could be a chance. There's not a chance anymore. This is the freaking Stanley Cup final. They have to play up to the opponent. If they don't, then they're screwed. business. Anyway, so John Cooper, his expectations were clear. There wouldn't be a repeat of the first 10 minutes of Game 1, which Colorado scored twice for the first period half. John, you said there wouldn't be a repeat. You said there wouldn't be. How come I see a repeat of it? Stagmos, what are you freaking talking about? Let's see what we're made of. You're made of soft wool. You're softer than a freaking Beanie Baby. You know that? They really are. Lightning are in trouble after a humble and embarrassing 7-0 loss to the Avalanche in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup on Saturday night. I mean, I turn on the game, 3-0. I'm like, what the heck are the Lightning doing? This isn't the Lightning I know. Like, what is going on? Is it just the Avalanche are too much for you? What is it? I don't get it. Here's a tweet that someone said. John Cooper said he didn't think about pulling Vasilevsky, which he should have. He should have pulled Vasilevsky because Vasilevsky is supposed to be this amazing goalie who's like supposed to get recognized for some goalie award. You better give it to the freaking Colorado goalie, which they're struggling with. They didn't score at all in this game. Like, why? Anyway, a Colorado 7-0 Game 2 thrashing was the second biggest shutout win in Stanley Cup Finals history. Last time I think this happened was Pittsburgh over Minnesota, 8-0 in 1991. Avs have scored 4+ goals in their 12 of their 16 playoff games in Game 1 and 2 versus 4 versus Nashville, Game 3 and 5 versus St. Louis, 1 and 4 in Edmonton, 1 and 2 in Tampa. And it's just impressive how they're able to do it. They were just slaughtering teams, like just straight up freaking massacring them. I mean, I see you sweeping 4-0 Avalanche, 4-0 Avalanche. I see this. Can Tampa recall Tom Brady for Game 3? What the frick? I guess you get some hope? Lightning? Can you get some hope? I guess. Well, that's my rant for that. Alright, so the next story is Minkah Fitzpatrick's contract deal. So, Minkah Fitzpatrick signed a 4-year, $73, $621, $235 million contract which pursues, including a $17,500,000 signing bonus, $36 million guaranteed, an average salary of $18,483,059 in 2022. Fitzpatrick will earn base salary of $4 million, a signing bonus of $17,500,000, and a roster bonus of $624,235. So that's kind of his extension because he was entering the final year of his contract, and he is now essentially the highest paid safety in the league. He's a pretty decent safety, you know. I don't think he had a good year last year. And this is his thing. So it went up. His base salary currently is $4 million, and then next year he's going to make $14,500,000. And if he continues to be on the Steelers, this is how much he's going to make. So we can see here the cap hit. Just being on the roster, he gets that much. And that is just a lot. $18 million. Just insane this detail is. And hopefully, they still have lots of cap space, I've heard. So they're still able to pay some of the players. They're still able to keep TJ Watt. Some of the defensive players are still able to keep. I think they should try and save some of the money for the offensive players in the system, especially because you're going to consider Kenny Pickett, who could potentially be a good player. I'm not saying he's going to be good out of the gate. You know, he might struggle in his rookie year. I don't really know. I'm not sure about the Steelers wide receivers core, considering they have Claypool and that Fairmouth dude from Penn State. Is probably one of the few targets that I know of them. So this is a pretty interesting move. They needed to make this move because he was going into the final year of his contract. They had to make a move. This is the move they did. Alright, so our last story today is the Mookie Betts injury. So he had a cracked rib, and it was he ran into his teammate Corey Bellinger. So yeah, it says right here Thursday that Bettis was originally injured in a collision with Corey Bellinger during Wednesday's win over Los Angeles Angels. He has been hitting .273, 84 ops with 17 home runs, 40 RPI, 53 runs this season. Missed past 2 games against Cleveland Guardians, including 17-1 win. They just have a 7-8 record so far in June, following 1.5 games behind the San Diego Padres in National League West. And this is a big player he's got going on. So this could potentially mess things up because he's one of the franchise guys. He's like Clayton Kershaw. He's like the second player most fans know of the Dodgers if you're just talking about a casual fan. So originally he played for Boston, making 4 All-Star and winning American League MVP. World Series in 2018, he emerged as one of the game's best and brightest stars, while leading MLB's best 21st centuries to win a Fall Classic. However, the Red Sox traded 8-year MLB veteran pitcher David Price to Dodgers following the 2019 campaign, which amounted to a cut move. And it paid off as they were able to win their World Series. They were able to win that. And I'm not sure if he's going to get back into play. It seems that this could be unlikely if this article says so. And that is going to be all for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. And maybe leave me down below what sports stories you want me to cover, what leagues you want me to cover. Because I'd be happy to cover most of those leagues. Anyway, peace.